are back, and we are excited because this is going to be the finals of the tournament we've been going for the last month or two. So this is going to be a good match. It's going to be between the Hunch Mafia and Luciferium. First match is going to be on Canyon Clash. We're going to see Hunch Mafia in blue and Luciferium on red. And with me, as always, casting, I do have Hirasuda, the creator of Power Wars. Hirasuda.
Hello, everybody.
And we're going to start here in actually just about 2.5 minutes. So the timer on the screen is actually a little bit off, so we'll start a little ahead of that. I'll actually just go ahead and switch over to map now, and we'll take a look. When it pops up here. And you want to walk us through Canyon Clash and what we should be looking for here, Suda? Any thoughts of the matchup?
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it before, Canyon Clash is the first Power Wars map that we came out with, and we tend to see very fast and furious matches on this map. The power stations are fairly fragile. You only have to blow up one of these unstable power cells to kill it. Each team only has 3 of them, and we've got a lot of go juice and no armor, or no armor starting on the pawns. So this map tends to be pretty insane, tends to favor those who can handle a lot of chaos. Yeah, it's always a fun time. We've got Hunch Mafia on the blue team. They're a team of veteran players, along with Aragon, who's a newcomer but a real badass. Yeah, so I expect great things from them. And on red team, we have Luciferium, which is a team of underdogs. In their last matches, we have seen them get just absolutely beat to hell. And you just can't possibly imagine how they could win. But then they pull it together and they win anyway. So they are an extremely formidable team. So I think that we're going to see some really great stuff today.
Awesome, yeah, and it's gonna be a good match. We did see Luciferium down in most matches, and they came back almost every single time. And then, like you said, Hunch Mafia, team of veterans plus Aragon here. So it is a best of 5, so the stakes are a bit lower on game 1. But I think right out the gate, we're gonna see some interesting strategies. And we're about to start here in just about 30 seconds. So we'll see what we're gonna see out the gate. It looks like what was it? It's 2 officers, a soldier and a sniper here. Blue team, and then we see 2 soldiers over here, so they have the shield packs, officers, so pretty similar strats. I think we're going to see an armor rush and go juice rush, but who knows. So we're just about countdown here, and there we go. So they're off. 20 minutes. Timer's up, and we are out. So right away, you're going to see everyone go for the healer mech serums. They need to do that, or they do have crypto sleep sickness. And once again, Raptor pukes while he's using it. That always hurts to see.
What a bummer.
Yeah. On the other side, all 4 of them didn't have that. So a little bit of RNG, unfortunately, out the gate. And let's see what we're going to split here. So we have 2 top from Luciferium, 2 running mid. Wonder where they're going. And we do have 1 top with Terra for the Mafia, Aragon going south, Yachi's going for armor. And where's the 4th member right now? Oh,
Raptor's still trying to get his...
He's still puking, huh?
Yeah, poor guy.
Oh,
looks like Yachiz is trying to take on the Mega Spider by himself. Oh, looks like he managed to kill it. Very good.
Easy. Well, the machine pistol packs a punch. So we do see Broda and Wombat from Luciferium going up top. They're going to go and try to get their go juice. I wonder if they're going to haul it back.
Looks like Terra's trying some kind of weapon rush. Oh, he's opening the Mega Spider cocoon by himself.
Broda and Wombat are doing the same, but this is risky. They're not.
I don't think his auto pistol will be able to do it.
They got it just in time. If you didn't know, these things pop open and spawn something that will attack. Broda and Wombat do get in, and they're going to get their go juice ASAP here. Looks like Wombat decides to snort a line of flake instead. Interesting. And they pick it up, and they walk it back. All right.
At the South Hospital, looks like Aragon has wall raised himself in to protect himself from the bugs, and now he has to beat his way out.
It looks like the bugs are fleeing. They're going up top in the map. Wonder where they're going to cause havoc up there. Terra has a rocket launcher. He's going mid-side. Wombat is going up as well, though. I think Wombat's going to go for their top power cell. Not defended whatsoever. Terra's going to run into Hayray and Big Fafa. Do they see him, though? I don't think so.
Yeah. So it kind of looks like Wombat is probably going back to the weapons for another rocket. So it looks like Terra and Wombat are trying... Yeah.
Oh, and he's
Ah,
down. Oh, that hurts to see. He had
it
skip shield
does.
too, so he probably could have popped some side powers, maybe a wall raise, but Wombat's
Yeah.
hauling a rocket launcher instead of equipping it. I wonder if this is more efficient and quicker to do.
Could be. They might also just be doing that defensively. Like they
Oh,
don't want to see
he's
the
bringing all the
other team.
rockets. Interesting. Insects coming up to stop him, though. On the bottom side, we
Yeah.
just see Aragon is insect cutting him off there. Big Faff on Hayray kind of just floating around there.
Oh, he's hauling the charge lance out as well. Interesting.
Oh, the bugs would go from though. I think he's going to take out the first power cell here. That's 4 points right on the board when he takes this down. He's going to disconnect.
He's just going for the power conduit. That's interesting.
Hmm.
I wonder why. He could easily kill it there.
We do see Cheese and Aragon running to the bot side. They're going to go for red. Hayray's going to try to stop them. I don't think they'll get there in time. Aragon's already on it. Wombat is going to get the top. Is he firing the rocket though, or is he just disconnected it? Interestingly. Huh. You'd think you'd destroy it when it's that open.
Yeah. All right. So in the bottom right, we've got Aragon and Yachiz have taken out the first power station of Luciferium. Yachiz is getting double teamed by
yeah.
Broda and a Mega Spider.
Yeah.
That'll suck.
Backdoored by the insect.
Yeah. Aragon's just kind of chilling.
They're both bleeding out here pretty bad though. Insect's chasing him up though. It's giving him a lean way to run away. Wow, look at that. Insect MVP.
Meanwhile, Wombat is hauling in a rocket from the north side of Blue Base.
Oh, he's going to go for the base, I think. Or the turrets. Which one?
Ooh. Oh, he's got 2 rockets with him. This is going to be good.
Oh, he's going for the power that connects the base. He misses all 3, unfortunately.
All missed. And Raptor is definitely going to take him down.
Headshot. He's smoked. Bot side. Looks like Aragon Yachiz actually are going to pull back here.
Oh, they made it out. That's good. Both bleeding.
Yeah, they can tend up here, though. And they still do also have that healer mech serve if they want to try to patch something. It does take a while to use, though. Mafia Raptor pulling up. And you know what? Where's Beatrice? Beatrice, there we go. Let's look at Beatrice here. Beatrice is currently walking around. Egg progress 12%. Beatrice is the house iguana here. She's looking pretty healthy right now.
Yeah. Beatrice is she lives a simple life here in the desert. She cares not for all these silly humans running around playing their games.
And it looks like someone said some warm words to her and sent her off. So Beatrice is doing well morally wise. It's good to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Red Soldier is gearing up here, and then I'm not sure what his plan is. He doesn't have Go Juice in him. I don't know what they did with the Go Juice they hauled earlier.
So it looks like Broda is recovering a corpse, trying to get that armor back. That's a good sign.
It's smart. It's smart. We're seeing teams get better and better at the micro components of this game. They're starting to really conserve any armor, any drugs, anything they have, pretty much resources that they don't want to lose.
Yes, absolutely. Looks like we got Aragon making another push on the top side.
Hey, and chat thinks Luciferium's going to win. 57% Luciferium right now. So, interesting. Yeah. Pretty closely split, though. And looks like Raptor is going for a power conduit here. Mid side on the red. I think he's going to take it. Yep, that's gone. Big Fafa, though, behind him shooting. One shot on these marksmen can easily put them out of commission. Big Fafa's puking, though. He forgot to use... Oh, no. He didn't get rid of the condition. Oh, Raptor misses. Big Fafa's... Oh, he gets pegged. Big Fafa's
Meanwhile,
gone.
north of red base, we've got Aragon moving in with a rocket. No one there to stop him.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. The backdoor from Aragon. That's the same pawn, I think, that he's had for a little bit. High on Go Juice, high on Yayo. And he's going right for the turrets in the wall. Yeah,
Wombat's moving into intercept, but not in time. Oh, close call from Beatrice.
Just dodged that, yeah. Oh my god, and he just gets whacked by the turret. They do have an opening now, though. Raptor and Yachiz pushing up. Wombat is there, fully geared up.
I like to see this. You know, they are here to they're here to take advantage.
Yachiz needs to start firing.
This new gap.
Get close to the charge lance. It's awful at close range.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think Wombat doesn't have drugs in his system, so he's going to be a little bit weaker there. Yachiz is wounded. He does have Go Juice though, so he'll fight to the bitter end. I would just rush
This
Wombat here.
this is an ideal scenario for the marksman. You know, you got a slow soldier out in the open, a marksman on Go Juice, so you can kite forever.
Yeah, and that charge lance just shreds through armor.
Yeah, I don't think that opening that charge turret was the right call. You've constrained your own options more than the enemies.
Wombat's a little wounded, but also the Go Juice getting some shots on your cheese here. Oh, and the turret's gonna fire at him. This is gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, that turret move really backfired.
From a map perspective, let's take a quick look. Red is missing 1-2 nodes, and blue is missing. They have one
0.
disconnected, no one reconnected, and they're actually not missing a single node though. Terra on the bot side, this will be interesting for you here, Suda. He's actually right now deconstructing to get the battery, and he's going to put that in his base. So that's a good strategy. Instant 600 power. Time-wise, we have 12 minutes remaining, so right now it's still anyone's game. There are quite a few pawns dead on both sides. Pretty even so far.
Yeah, it looks like red team has a pretty good power advantage right now. The deficit is the same for each team, but red team has a storage advantage right now until that battery gets installed by Terra at any rate.
Right now, Yachiz is trying to patch himself up. He's going to do it super slowly due to all the wounds. But you know what? He has a lot of Go Juice in him, and he still has armor, so maybe it's not worth losing that pawn for nothing. And that's a point, too. Mafia on the top side, they're getting another battery, and right now we don't see Luciferium touching their batteries at all, but those batteries aren't going anywhere, so you can always do that late game, too.
They're not going anywhere, but they are also being drained in some cases by their own lights, etc.
Oh, it's true. That's true.
So if you're going to save them for later, it might be worth, just taking out those standing lamps.
And I think that's just the drug lab one, though. The other ones really slowly drain because it's just one.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Go Frenzy. Oh my God, that's a lucky one. It's on the support lucky, though. So
yeah, not the most, not the best fighter, but it'll still be good. Ooh, Aragon making good use of the support. These tight quarters, that's where the support really shines. You can totally deny an area.
Oh, Broda's so quick though. Broda popped him once. Aragon just gonna get hit one more time. He's done. I probably just keep running if I were him.
Yeah, especially with the RNG on those grenade shots.
Yeah, he's gonna get pegged here quick. Wombat right behind. Aragon's done. There's no way he gets out of that. And Hayray in the front.
Yeah, Hayray gets rockets into the base.
More rockets. They're pushing hard here on the base, and I don't think Hunch Mafia has the resources to push them off. Turrets on, and they're shooting their own team. Oh no, Raptor's getting shot.
Poor Raptor.
Raptor just died from that too.
Dead.
It's a tough spot you get put in when they push in your base. You want to flick turrets, but you don't really have the resources.
Yeah. Oh man, you lost Go Juice and Yayo with that, and he had a sniper rifle on him.
Yeah, Wombat's also pushing up now.
Interesting.
That's a suicide push.
Yeah, this is some interesting aggression we see here.
The second that turret drops, this man is done.
Well, there's 20 seconds left on that low shield. He could do some damage.
He is keeping them inside for 20 seconds, you could argue.
Yeah, he's keeping them bottled up, and meanwhile the rest of the team is coming from the south. He could be buying them valuable time.
He's gonna make it out.
All right, so Luciferium has the momentum right now.
Yeah, Luciferium really does have the momentum here. Just went under 10 minutes, so we are getting to the second part of this show. Right now, point-wise, though, Hunch Mafia does have it. They've been destroying more nodes, so this is something where they're going to be really aggressive from Luciferium here if they want to take it back. And they really just need to destroy more good. They destroyed the top one. They just destroyed the middle one. Now we're a lot more even on points. And power-wise, let's take a real quick look. 2,700 from the Mafia. Luciferium, 25. Very close.
Yeah, it is very close. We've got a deficit of 38-75 for Luciferium.
Oh, no one's in the base to turn on turrets, though, and Wombat's rushing from the back. They're pushing up at the same time. Look at this pincer. Wombat from the top. Hayray, Big Fafa pushing from the bottom. They're absolutely going to pincer them here. And Broda's going to get into the base, too. No, the Mafia is caught out in the open, and they're getting sandwiched.
Oh. Yeah, Broda's going for some casket kills.
Yeah, this is
turning Aragon's medicine on him.
Oh my God, they actually are completely turning their medicine on him. Wombat's gonna just dump these people though too. Blue officer gets dropped. Aragon here with the shield pack. Oh my god, Broden there with the armor. I think this might be it for the Mafia in game 1.
Could be. Got support here to do some work. That might be useful.
This is tough though. On the bomb side, Big Fafa and Hey Ray should just completely ignore those power nodes and just rush the base. Go help out these guys. They could just end it right here.
They really could. We might be looking at the end of match 1.
Yeah, this is just a brutal rush. And once they're in your base and you didn't get those turrets to help out, you can't push them out. 3 men in the base. This is looking like Mafia's done. Last pawn up is Aragon. And we're going to see game 1 go into Luciferium here very shortly. Man, Mafia just got pushed in.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over, but I think it's about to be over.
And there it is. All right, GG. Game 1 is going to go to Luciferium. Unfortunately, Mafia really was holding up well. They had a lot of power, but then they just got pushed in here. And a little bit of disarray. Looks like Luciferium had a beautiful pincer attack that closed that game out.
That was a masterful pincer.
So that's from game 1. Here, Steve, if you want to just walk us through for game what happened there, and we'll get the teams organized in the second part.
Sure, yeah, we saw some really good back and forth. We saw really good use of the batteries. We saw both teams being really good at their micro, really getting their game locked down. It was really back and forth for a while, and then for a minute there, we thought that Hunch Mafia had the advantage, but then Luciferium really swept at the end.
So for game 2, what do you think is going to happen? Bogged down, one team have an advantage, or do you think they're both pretty fairly matched?
You know, given what we know about each team's play style, I actually want to give the advantage to Luciferium on Bogged Down as well. Because Bogged Down really demands a long-term strategic mindset, and we've seen that is where Luciferium that's where they shine. They can bait their enemy into overextending and then punish them, yeah.
So you think it's just going to be kind of a tenacity and organization thing that's going to pull them through Bogged Down? But what about Mafia? What are they good at? Where you see some strength shine for them?
Hunch Mafia, yeah, I think that they are a very ferocious team, especially with Aragon, so I'm expecting them to shine on map 3 on Mountain Madness, and I'm not discounting them for Bogged Down. I expect to see very strong play, but if I have to give advantage to someone, my prediction's on Luciferium.
All right. Well, it's going to be really interesting to see, too, how these teams tackle it. Being down a map can be a little bit of a mental game, too, but in a best of 5, you have a little bit more room for rebound. So, I don't know, but also being the finals, I think we're going to see both teams bring in their A game here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like the counter now is Lucy is becoming a bit more favored. If anyone has any predictions for the match, make sure you answer the poll. Looks like Lucy is pulling ahead, and I want to see how that poll changes throughout the game, too. I might put up a fresh one, actually. Yeah, why not? We'll put up a fresh one, see what the predictions for game 2 are. 22 votes, though, and Lucy really took it ahead with that. Rough. Right now must be pretty discouraging as the Mafia.
No doubt. But, I mean, that was such a finisher in that last game. That was so strong.
Yeah, and it felt like it came out of nowhere. Like, it kind of felt like a disorganized, for the most part, match at some points. Lots of great micro. But then suddenly the pincer came in, and the Mafia was caught completely in the open between 4 pawns, and they had no cover. They couldn't get their turrets back. And just like that, suddenly it was completely over. All right, so teams are getting invited. So everyone in chat, we're going to just take a quick 5 break here in terms of there just won't be the game for another 5 minutes, and then we'll start. But me and Hirosuda are going to hang around, and we'll just chat a little bit more about the match and what's going on. So in terms of Bogged Down, what are we looking for, Hirosuda?
Sorry about that. I had to deal with something. Yeah, so in Bogged Down, so things to watch out for. We have these autocannon turrets in the center, which can be activated from the opposite side. So what you can see is if one team wants to focus, if they want to rush on one side, they can flip that switch and they can rely on that turret to sort of give the enemy team something to think about. So you can sort of dictate the flow of the engagement. Other things to be aware of, we have these bridges through the center with IED traps on them. So if a team chooses, they can target those and sort of close off an avenue of approach, make that a very unattractive option. And that's true of all bridges. All bridges can be broken that way. So really this map is all about control of access to various things, to the to your own power nodes, to various sectors of the map. So a team that is able to coordinate and lure the enemy and really channel them in a certain way, and a team that can grasp that and take advantage of it will be very, very strong on this map.
Yeah, and a lot of it feels a lot bigger. I know the sizes are comparable, but this one has so much, kind of that terrain that slows you down, be it swamps, forests, etc. That does feel a lot bigger. Oh, in chat asking when we're going to start. We are going to start in just 2 minutes, so I'm just actually going to quickly ping the teams, let them know. Could you give them a countdown in the chat room too, Hirasuda, when we get closer?
Yeah. So let me know at 10 seconds, and I'll put a chat timer in there.
All right. Well, it's just going to be in 2 minutes from now. But yeah, of course, I can also just do the countdown. I can figure out how to find a second clock here. They can also figure it out too. I'm not too worried. They're all big kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, for game 2, I'm going to throw up the poll here, and let's see what your predictions are for game 2. I think it's tough because I really want to go for the Mafia. But on the same point, I think they are a bit better at this map, Luciferium. But Mafia does have a lot of really skilled players, so I'm not sure. What's your prediction? All right, well, I'm not sure. Hirasuda dipped out there for a second, but in chat, let me know your prediction. Let's see where we're going. Oh, Mafia taking the lead right away. It would be nice to see a 1-1 going into the tournament. Is a best of 5, so very least we are going to get that game 3, but lots can happen. Y'all better choose Mafia, Raptor. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I thought you were talking to the chat.
No, it's fine. It's fine. All right, we're going to start here in just 30 seconds. Let's hope they all saw the message. Looks like they're all popped out and ready to go, though, so I'm pretty sure they did. And yeah, we're going to see a lot more, too, here with pawn fighting, because there are more pawns on Bogged Down compared to Canyon Clash. Can you explain a little bit around that? Oh, and we're starting. All right, well, we're going out the gate, so...
Yeah, it's really just an evolution of the format. So we see as I have been making these maps, I've been learning new things, trying stuff out, and I'm not trying to stick to any kind of rigid doctrine about how these maps should be made. It's all about just the basic concept of battling over power, and so adding more pawns, it just gives players more options, and I think it's a good idea.
Now it looks like Mafia unfortunately had RNG against them too. Aragon puked right out the gate. That really hurts to see. But that's fine. Looks like they're going for the snorting yayo approach here. Interesting to see. Support grabs the go juice and goes. Terra's taken one of the go juice too, though. Bottom side, Uchi's gearing up, and then let's look at the other team. Wombat is pushing up right away, and he's gonna probably try to flick on the. Oh no, he's just disconnecting the Reds' power ASAP.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. I love to see this go juice hauling. It's becoming a standard tactic, especially on this map, and I love to see it.
Yeah, and it's just not wasting a single one. Now, Blue over here, Luciferium hasn't taken a single go juice, I don't believe. They didn't even snort any yayo, so they're actually just gonna load up here in weapons on the top side. And I think they're just going to... What are they doing? Broda's pushing up, but that's their own power node, so... Maybe flicking on the turret. I'm not sure what he's up to.
That would be my guess.
Oh, Wombat stole the battery already though from the the power bank there. And Broda turns on a turret. Oh god, your cheese doesn't notice. He's getting sandwiched. He needs to drop that shield pack ASAP. Drop it, drop it. Oh, oh my god, he's just getting smoked.
All bruises so far, so he's made it into the minimum range, so he's safe now.
Oh, thank god, all bruises. That autocannon can take you out. Terra needs to be so careful. He's right on the edge though. He knows that.
Yeah, Yachiz will have that disconnected in no time.
We did see Wombat drop with the battery. He didn't make it out. I just realized that. Looks like Yachiz actually took him down. There's just a battery right there. Aragon might go and try to grab it and take it back. Oh, but Aragon gets sniped. Hey Ray with the sniper on the bridge. This is some... Oh, God.
Yeah, that's another feature of this map, is that there is a lot of open space and slow movement areas. So, you know, this is a good place for marksman to shine.
His arm was shot off. The first time I've actually seen a team with just that pure overfire. Just having someone holding everyone down with a sniper rifle. Broda pushing up. Heavy SMG. He's going to get some more shots in Aragon. Oh, all miss.
Aragon was trying to get that battery, but couldn't make it happen.
Terra's here, though. Terra could easily take down Broda. Broda's a bit wounded. Has a shred. And the middle turret's open a little bit. Top side, we do see Kitsune rushing, though, into the enemy team. He's mining steel.
This is fascinating.
What is he doing?
Going on here?
Wait. What is he doing?
I have waited for the day that I would see something like this, but I have no idea what he's trying.
What is the strategy here? He just... I'm
still mining.
So curious. We've never seen this.
Is he gonna build some walls?
What is he doing? He's hauling it. I am amazed.
Oh my. All right. Okay, so it looks like this team has made some zones. Let's look at zone management. All right, so we have a range of zones. We have blue default, blue base, Wombat. So it looks like Wombat is planning his own shenanigans.
I'm so curious. Yeah, Wombat's down on there. Terra's taking their medicine. These guys, wait. They're trying to
building sun lamps.
They're gonna drain their power with sun lamps.
Yes, yes. All right. So this is gonna be dictated by the time of day. They've got only a few hours of sunlight left.
No way. That's some like super IQ play. Aragon's coming to try to stop it though.
This is big brain shit. Let's see what effect it's having.
Oh, he has go juice though and armor. Aragon stands no chance here, especially with the right arm shot off. No, they need to stop that ASAP. They can just disconnect though. If the regular housemaid gets, he's doing exactly that.
Yeah.
Although that means they can't get their own power bank, so it's just as effective.
It's true. By putting up these sun lamps, they have completely denied them the power of this power cell until they retake this area.
That is amazing. We're seeing so many cool strategies being developed.
All right, I suppose we should pay attention to what's going on in the rest of the map.
I know, that was just mesmerizing to watch.
Yeah. We've got, let's see, this soldier is unnamed, but it's selected by Dolphus, who I believe is Wombat. So taking out more. Yeah, and bummer.
Ooh,
so their sun lamp strategy has been shut down a little by the time of day, but if they can defend that until morning.
I think he disconnected the power line somewhere too. Raptor was beating up one earlier, so they probably, and now it looks like Kitsune realizes he's just going to try to get as many points as he can. And you know what, that's fair. We saw a lot of games where teams weren't getting the points. Every one of these, if you didn't know, if you're watching, this is a point. Get a point from downing enemy pawn, and every 200 watts above the other team in power, you also get a point. So everyone matters. Every single one.
And we've got Terra up here. He is taking none of this shit. He's here to try to shut it down, but he's outnumbered though.
Heavy SMG though will beat the machine pistol.
He does have go juice. He has the superior weapon, but one SMG versus two machine pistols, probably not.
Yeah, he's not going to win that. That's unfortunate.
Meanwhile, we got Broda and Hey Ray for Luciferium pushing on the south lane.
Man's looking like a cheese grater. There he goes. Yeah, so now they're going to lose that armor too. Aragon's there with armor as well now, though. Does Aragon have drugs in him? That's the question. He does. He has Yayo in his system. You know, if he can pick off Wombat here, Wombat over chases, they need to do something. And the problem here is we could see a repeat if they lose all their pawns up top. Oh, Yachiz is coming as well. They will get pushed in. But on the bot side now, Hey Ray Broda, 2 rocket launchers pushing up. Luciferium is controlling the map on this.
Yes, absolutely. They've got Hunch Mafia completely bottled in. We did see, I want to point out, a beautiful skip shield from Aragon. He threw that up just in time to defend himself from Kitsune's rockets.
All right, they kind of wasted the second rocket there since that wall was already destroyed, but complete opening now.
Yep.
And that's going to give them room to push in. Hey Ray did get shot, I think. Yeah, well, nothing too bad. Small mini turret, he's wounded. Broda pushing there too. That's not great for them, but you know, not catastrophic either. Yachiz, oh, Aragon drops.
Down.
3 of their armors are linked up here. If they lose Yachiz here too, they need this fight badly. Oh my god, they need this fight.
I don't know if they can pull it off though.
It's a 2v1. Wombat is so wounded.
Meanwhile, Hey Ray and Broda have rearmed. They're pushing up again, and you know,
there he goes.
Hunch Mafia's attention. Oh,
lost. This is looking like a Luciferium is going to take game 2, honestly. They are just a brutal team to deal with. They don't have any armor anymore to Mafia either. They're stuck. And this is what happened game 1. They got stuck.
Yep. Aragon's pushing out to see what he can do, but what can he do?
Yeah.
Looks like he's going center.
He's going to try to get pressure somewhere.
Yeah, he's going to try to take the momentum back.
They need to get these turrets on ASAP, though, when this happens. Okay, they do have the turrets
looks
up.
like they've done it.
And they're repairing the wall. Oh, Raptor's going to walk outside, though. Has to be super careful. Another rocket with Broda, though. Yeah, you can skip shield block this. We were talking about this earlier if you're really on top of it. Broda's lining it up, though. Oh, he's going right for the casket. Oh, is that a skip shield? Nice!
Very nice.
The skip shield clutch.
Fantastic.
Beautiful to watch. Terra with the skip shield. It's like they're listening. That was amazing to see.
Well, what happened to Aragon here? Looks like he got shot by the charge blaster.
Oh, he got down by the middle turret. That sucks. Kitsune,
Wombat and Kitsune finishing the kill on this power cell.
And they're all tended up too, although Wombat is, you know, pretty close to done.
Yeah. I can't see the timer. What are we doing for time
11
right now?
minutes. Still quite a bit.
All right.
This one has felt very quick, but power-wise, Mafia does have more power in the back pocket, but they have a little bit of reprieve here. As I say it though, Hey Ray with the sniper is going to go after Aragon. Broda with the charge lancer pushing up. Aragon's trying this again.
He's not going to be got by the same mistake twice. So he's using his smoke pops.
Yeah, I don't know what they can do here. That's the tough part.
And Kitsune and Wombat finish the job, and they are moving out. Looks like they're going down to try to intercept Aragon.
Well, Wombat's going to crawl there, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Kitsune's a little bit quicker. Aragon, is he going to somehow pull something and win this? No one's in their base, though, right now.
Yeah, no one's at home. He could come down, and he could cut all four of their power conduits. You know, there's all kinds of mischief he could get up to down here.
Well, they're right now desperate for anything. So
truly.
Oh, they got a casket. There's a marksman popped out. All right, Aragon, looks like it's on his shoulders right now. What can he do? Can he just, if he gets into the batteries, he could end this, but.
So it looks like he's identified a particularly vulnerable conduit. So by taking out this one, he can sever the access to 3 power nodes.
So there's 2 points here. Hunch Mafia needs to survive in their base. If they all die, it doesn't matter what happens here. If they can disconnect the power before that happens, or they get to the 10 minutes down. Oh, Aragon had a psychic breakdown. What happened, though? Is he still fine? He's still fine. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with this mechanic. Psychic breakdown minor. So it looks like he's got a 25% consciousness hit.
That's not awful.
Oh, looks like he's going for broke here.
Oh, yeah, his heat is cranked up to the maximum. He should just finish it. It's 20%.
He should. What else does he think he's going to accomplish?
I don't know. There's not much he can do here aside from that.
If he was going to do anything, he could have finished with that conduit.
Probably would have finished that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna drop. In the base here, we see Terra duking it out with Broda desperately. We're seeing pawns drop left and right, though. The Hunch Mafia base is looking like a bit of a disaster right now. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. And Hayray just with the sniper overfile. Man, Luciferium's just coming out clean for a brand new team. They are organized and they are really decisive. Looks like they're just going to be trying to put out fires in their base. There's really not too much the Mafia can do here with that overfire with Hayray of the sniper. I think they're just going to push. Red Soldier could drop a shield pack here. He needs to drop that or he's just going to die without even
yeah, he's just getting mowed down.
Yeah. Yeah, we do see a lot of time panic sets in and you need to get that shield pack if you have it down ASAP because if you're dead, you're not using it anyways, right?
Yeah, you know, the mental component of these games is really huge. You know, if you get flustered, it's hard to keep going.
7 minutes left. I don't see much hope for the Mafia, to be honest. They might be able to if they could drop that shield pack, force Hayray out. They could jump on Broda.
Oh, looks like Hayray lured Aragon out and has gotten a few shots on him. Aragon's just trying to take down Broda.
The worst part here is Terra could just drop a shield pack and then suddenly Hayray's useless for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Against all of them. But you know what? Like I said, it's really hard in the moment to do the right thing. There's a lot going on. And right now, Mafia's pinned in. And I don't think there's much that's going to save them.
Yeah. And, you know, we need to make clear, you know, any criticism we give to these teams, honestly, like, we get it. It is, and to any of you watching who haven't played, you know, when you're in the heat of this, you know, hindsight's 20/20, but it is very, very hard. These games are demanding.
Yeah. Broda did drop finally, so they have a little bit. Hayray's pulling back. Let's just take a look at points here. Do they have any hope? We got 2,000 watts for the Mafia, 26, so 3 points up from Luciferium right now. From a pawn standpoint, you know, they're really behind. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pawns down. So that's another, they only have 2 on that side, 8 points up. So they're 11 points up just from that alone right now on Luciferium. And they haven't had any of their nodes touched. So yeah, this is going to be rough. Right now, 19 points advantage from Luciferium. Mafia has 5 minutes and 30 seconds to somehow get this back. And I'm not sure how that's going to happen. They are going for the drugs, though. You know, you could argue a last-ditch effort. Hit the drugs, hit up the armory in the top. There's still 3 rocket launchers on the top side armory. And if you get that, you just ignore your base, you know, accept that it's shredded. Just go for broke. You know.
Yeah, truly. And you know, we have to keep saying it's not over till it's over. You know, last time when Luciferium made it through the semifinals, they were in a situation, you know, very similar to this one. So truly, like, the game is not over until it's over.
Yeah, I do think though right now Mafia needs to just do a desperate push. I wouldn't try to get power. I wouldn't get the batteries. I wouldn't try any of that. You're not going to win on points. You're too far behind. Get all the drugs. Go grab 3 rocket launchers and just go for broke on the batteries.
Yeah, and speaking of points, we just saw Wombat taking out some more power cells in the south. You know, Luciferium continuing. They are really dedicated to the objective, and I think that is part of what makes them such a strong team.
Well, you know, we just saw it too, right? We just saw Broda kill Hayray, just so he could spawn a new pawn at base. So, yeah. You know, this team isn't afraid to take losses too, and they're doing it proper. They put him down fully. I don't know how Mafia brings it back if they're not just hyper aggressive. And that middle turret has just been shredding Mafia.
Yeah, they have no armor. Like, you know, there may be a circumstance where, charging through that could be the call, but like taking an unarmored pawn when you only have a few pawns to spare, that's not the time.
Yeah, and Luciferium just, they are being diligent here and they're taking out everything. We did see them have a really big point focus in these matches, and I think knowing where points are given is really important because you can clean the other team. You can clean sweep them, destroy the batteries. Sure, you can end it quick, like we saw last game. But on the flip side, you can also just win by being conscious of where points are, and there's no power left for Mafia. They only have this one node here, so it's going to be draining quick. And on top of that, they've secured a massive point lead.
Yep.
Broda pushing up. Aragon with the battery. It does help a little bit. There's still a hole here, though. Broda's going to push right through. Dodges the EMP. Wombat's behind him, too. And they could just rush right in here and just easily...
Yeah. I think they could. Looks like they're going to take out Raptor first.
Yep.
Take out the batteries. Yeah, they're just they're so methodical. They're not in any hurry to rush. They're just gonna deny every point they can.
Yeah, and yeah, that's interesting to see. They could have pushed in, and like you said, they're just being really cautious here. Red Marksman's still tending up throughout all this, but there's really not much the Mafia can do here. They're all armored. They're gonna just push right in here.
And Heyray goes in for the kill.
Yeah. Red Marksman gonna fight. And down.
All right, last man standing. We got Terra. He's off on some desperate mission.
Yeah, well, red support, and their red support goes. Where is Terra going? You know what? He's going for it.
The weight of the world is on your shoulders, Terra. What will you do? Looks like he is trying to target their north power node.
Too late.
I do admire him for still, putting in the effort. Oh, they're not even gonna try to chase him. They're just gonna go for a battery kill to end it.
Yeah, and you know what? I agree. I really do respect a team that doesn't give up right when it gets down to the end. But this is looking like this is gonna get wrapped out really quick here, and we'll go in around 3 here pretty shortly. I will say though, I think the Mafia has an advantage on map 3. They are good at quick reflexive fighting, and Fiesta map really does kind of, oh god, they stepped on the mine.
Yeah, it's like we said, it's not over till it's over, and if they underestimate this tox gas, they could lose all 3 pawns.
Yeah, they have to be really careful of that. Where is Terra anyways? Oh, he's firing at Kitsune.
He's getting hits on Kitsune. Kitsune chooses a bolt action rifle. I don't like that. Yep, that's good.
Well, the last fight of the match is looking like Kitsune and Terra. Let's take a quick look if they're going to get to the batteries. No, they won't. Terra gets the shield up. Kitsune's inside. Kitsune has armor, though, and he downs him.
All right, Terra is free to continue his rampage.
Yeah, he's just going to finish him off here. 15 seconds and dropping.
All right, what are Heyray? They're going for the sun lamps again. This is interesting. They do have all day to make it work. Wombat's continuing the plasteel wall. Yeah. So yeah, can they kill off these batteries before Terra can somehow single-handedly take out their base?
Time has run out. GG. It looks like Luciferium is going to take it. I don't need you to point tally because I can tell you that they're ahead. They just had
no question.
too just methodical here. You can see all these power stations by the white on the map. They have just been absolutely ravaged. Lots of pawns down. Terra trying to do something desperate at the end. I like Aragon's push there. Very respectable, throwing a few Hail Marys, but game 2 is going to go to Luciferium here. So we're going to go to a game 3. It could be a sweep. Oh my god, I did not think it was going to be this much of a, one-sided going into game 3. But on the flip side, game 1 could have gone either way. Game 2, it seemed like they had advantage throughout it, but I do think Hunch Mafia very strong on match number 3, and I think we will see Mountain Madness going to be exactly that, Mountain Madness. What are your thoughts here, Suda?
I agree. I predicted strong performance from Luciferium on this map because it definitely it really does lean into their strengths, um, and on by the same token, I think that map number 3, Mountain Madness, really does lean into Hunch Mafia's strengths, as you said. So, um, yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, and I'm just really curious to see how these teams are going to adjust. Being down 2-0 in a series like this, very hard mentally.
Yes, absolutely.
So do you start to see desperation strategies, or do you start to see them really start to get focused, right? It's a make or break. Some teams do better under this sort of pressure. Some teams will fold. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to adjust to a whole new map. And this one, it's just a lot more fighting. This map is brutal. Even if it's a clean sweep, we're going to see a disgusting game 3. So I'm looking forward to this one.
Me too. Yeah, and you were talking about whether they can mentally pull it together, whether they're feeling down or not, and they have to, because this is their last chance to stay in the game. Like, if they get a victory here, they have a chance, but if they lose this one, then the tournament's over.
Yeah, and it's just going to be really that, right? How are they going to keep themselves motivated to stay in a match when they're 0-2 down? With the knowledge, though, that after this match, if you did not know, so if they win this one, they get to pick the map for Game 4. And they've gone ahead already and picked their map, so it's going to be interesting. So the team that's down going into Game 4 gets to choose the map. And then Game 5, though, the team that was ahead will choose it. So we could go to a Game 5, and then that would be on Luciferium's home turf. If we go to a Game 4, it's going to be on Hunch Mafia's home turf. So we could easily still see this go to a BO5 because you can snowball after winning this match. They would get to choose the next map, and that can easily be a determination factor.
Yep.
So we're going to start this one in about 5 minutes from now, as a heads up for everyone watching. Can you walk us through Mountain Madness just a little bit here, Suda? Well, I'll pop it up on screen and you can walk us through some of the nuances of it.
Sure. All right, so Mountain Madness. So as I was talking earlier about the kind of evolving style of Power Wars games, maps that is, we've got a bit of a different philosophy here. You can see the redesigned base, where each entrance is defended by its own set of turrets with the nice color coding that was introduced in this map. What we've done is integrated the mineral scanners that drain the batteries into the actual walls of the base. So, it is possible to kind of sneak around and approach from an area that's undefended by the turrets. But if you want to try to breach through these walls, you may have to take out a mineral scanner, which would actually be a help to the enemy's power drain. So that's something to think about. Another unique feature is this geothermal generator in the center, which could power either base. And the other big feature is that, there's two more big features. First is that both bases start out connected to this massive central base with huge power drain. So the first thing that teams have to do is they have to come and they have to sever these conduits, which connect their battery bank to this central base. And so they start out with a massive power deficit, and they have to pull out of that free fall. So once they do that, they can claim the generator, and it is actually possible to play this game with a big power surplus if you control the center. Other notable features is that there's all pawns start with armor. There's not the traditional armor and drug caches on the map. What we have is mechanoid weapons, and we have this special cataphract armor that can be picked up by either team. I think that about does it for the special features of this map.
So in terms of the map for team dynamics, though, what do you think here, red versus blue? So we see Mafia is going to be on blue side this one. And do you see any distinct ways that they could play this map to secure victory?
Well, this is a newer map. We don't really have, a really like strongly established meta yet for this map. What I want to see is I want to see really strong use of the support. This is the support's map to shine, and this map is all about very tactical battles, and the support can really turn the tide. You can entirely deny all cover to your enemy using the support. So, Hunch Mafia, they're really good at tactical combat, and so good use of an underappreciated class can give them that. I also want to see strong use of the armor. The cataphract armor on this map, it slows you down. It's extremely strong, but it can also be a trap if it's used badly. So, and we've actually seen that in my team when we played. Both our armor got pulled out into a wild goose chase in the snow, and that's how we lost. So, you got to be careful with that. So that's that. I suppose I'm losing my train of thought here.
No worries. That's a good rundown. Honestly, I do like the point that the cataphract armor will slow you down. And if you get dragged down the open in the snow, right, there's a move penalty in running through snow or ice. So it will make it very easy to kite you. And you're just going to be burning the clock. And you saw that last game, how important time is. Time is very important in these matches. So if a team doesn't actually keep an eye on where they're at that time-wise, they can easily get dragged down. And then, it's a point system, right? So if you're on top of the points, you take out all these nodes for the other team, you can kind of just sit back and play a bit more defensive. But we have seen also teams that are aggression, teams that have lots of aggression, they are controlling the map. And so far, Luciferium has been the aggressive team.
Yeah, and I love to see that. In their previous match, we saw them, taking a lot of punches and coming back stronger. And this time, they're giving as good as they're getting. They have mastered both defense and aggression.
So far predictions, we're going to see for game 3, it looks like Luciferium is quite favored right now, 69%. That's what she said, obviously. And I don't know. I do think that Luciferium is a really solid team. Mafia has been, getting pushed in a little bit, that's for sure. I'm not denying that. But I do think this sort of map is going to favor Mafia's style in terms of PvP. So if they can keep their mental together, they can keep their strategy, I do see them coming back in this one potentially. So it should be good to see. And we're going to see it unpause here very shortly. And that's going to be it. So last game of the best of 3 for the first part, or the best of 5. After this, we'll take a break if Mafia does win it, or it could just be a clean sweep. I'm hoping that Mafia comes back, not only because they're my team and I love them, but on the flip side, who doesn't like a good comeback? And anyways, 11:50, we are starting, so the clock's up, and right out the gate, we're gonna see teams go. So everyone starts a power armor on this one. You don't need to go and loot it. That's something to note. And then, like Hirasuda was saying earlier, there is this cataphract armor and a Zeus hammer. Zeus hammer, if you didn't know, will cause these guys to short circuit. So they all have this bionic stomach, and that's going to make them essentially get stunned if they get hit by the Zeus hammer.
Okay, looks like we've got.
I think there's a pause right now. I'm not sure what happened. Well, there we go. Oh, someone DC'd, I think.
Interesting.
Well, everyone's back in, so we're just gonna keep it going. Looks like everyone has used their healer mech serums. There was one puke here for Luciferium, and Hunch Mafia is still there. Someone's disconnecting, reconnecting a bunch. Not sure what's going on there. We'll give them one more. If they do it once more, we're gonna figure out who the villain is here, because that is gonna count for some time, obviously. It seems like everyone's running cleanly now, though. Aragon, Yuchi's, and Raptor pushing up middle. Lion also. They're going to try to flick on the power. You can turn on the power to an autocannon that will bog down the other team here.
Looks like they didn't want the power. They're going after that cataphract armor.
Yeah, interesting. So they did send quite a few men to go get that. Aragon had a psychic breakdown already. Yikes. He uses a lot of heat, though. I've noticed that Aragon will use his powers quite often.
Yeah, Aragon drives these officers like stolen cars.
Oh, and the autocannon's just lighting up the Mafia. Luciferium took control of the middle, and that's rough.
Yeah, yeah. Mafia made a choice about where they wanted to focus, and you know that was definitely a trade-off.
Well, they're going to get the armor. On the flip side, Big Fafa actually just took the Zeus, and he disconnected the power down below ASAP. Really smart. That's going to stop the drain quite a bit. And he's doing the same for the top too. So they played
like
this map and practiced a lot, you can tell.
Looks like Hunch Mafia has so far neglected their power drain.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of this is a difference in preparation too. We have seen Luciferium was telling me earlier, they're practicing, they're prepping. They had their whole lineup, so these guys were highly motivated to play, and I know Hunch Mafia had some issues with scheduling, so they weren't able to as much. Right now, your cheese is just trading with Lion and an autocannon. These are just some small things that are just going to add up if they don't pull it back.
Meanwhile, Aragon on the north side has gone for the Mass Chaos skip power, and he's already using it against Heyray.
What can he do here, though? He's top there. We do see right now there's a soldier. Terra has the armor on and a hammer, but he's just going to get kited. I kind of like where Big Fafa just grabbed the hammer and not the weapon. On the flip side, that autocannon will hold them down as well, but man, they got the advantage ASAP on the power here. And Wombat's already in their base too. Oh no, Hunch Mafia,
oh,
Wombat is snuck in and he's already going right for the throat.
Yeah, it looks like they're targeting the conduits that lead to Hunch Mafia's base. They're just trying to deny them any opportunity to ever benefit from this geothermal generator, as well as cutting them off from an entire power station.
Yeah.
And it looks like Heyray here is coming to try to get the kill on that power station, perhaps.
Yachi's running for his life from Big Fafa, but Raptor's there too, I guess. Big Fafa's a little bit slow. Might catch him. Wombat and Heyray, though, pushing mid. Oh, no. No, the Mafia's not ready for this.
Aragon is also pushing mid. He's at the base unopposed. Wonder what he's up to.
Yeah, Terra, too. Honestly, if Terra got in there with the armor and the hammer, Terra right now should ignore those and just push their base. They need to counteract this. And Heyray, Wombat, pulled back. Terra needs to go to the base and help Aragon right now. He's chasing kills for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, Wombat just dropped to a random turret shot.
All right, Aragon drops a flash storm right on the area where all of Luciferium's power conduits come together.
And look at that, he blocked off the front too.
Very good, very good.
Aragon might pull it back. It looks like
he might.
Terra is coming down here, turn on his power. He's chasing Lion. Lion's running for his life. If Terra's quicker, Lion is so done here. On the bot side, Yachi's actually took down Big Fafa. You know what? I think right now, Hunch Mafia is pulling this back a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And they had to pull off the offensive completely. Now, power is going to drain super quick for Mafia because of all this, you know, proactive power gameplay. But I really did wish we saw Terra push up there with Aragon. Being in that legendary armor and a hammer, they could have just bashed through these doors and probably actually destroyed almost every casket.
Yeah, you know, Hunch Mafia has, they've regained the momentum a little bit, but look at this. Their power bank is almost half gone already.
Yeah, it's flying.
They've neglected to disconnect from the base, and they're not. Okay, looks like they do control the geothermal now, but their deficit is still massive.
Yeah.
If they don't get on this, they're gonna lose in short order.
Well, it looks like Terra with the armor and a hammer. He's got Wombat whacked here. You know what? They have two armors, though. If they push up with these, they can just end it. If they just get to the batteries and destroy them. If I were Hunch Mafia, I would just go full aggression here.
I don't really like this for Terra, though. He's surrounded on all sides. He's just going to get kited to hell, and then Luciferium is going to have that armor for themselves.
It's true. It's true. Looks like Raptor stopped equipping the armor. I wonder what happened to him here.
And Terra goes down.
Terra's down, yeah. Oh, it looked like they had a brief resurgence, but Right now, yeah, they're in a tough spot. They're in a really tough spot. The Mafia's drain is just flying right now, and they lost the armor. Well, Mafia is still not out of this by any means. 13 minutes.
No, no, the game is not over.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
It's true. It's true. What is their plan here, though? Power's draining pretty quick. There's lots of pawns they still have. So if they keep the mental up, they are ahead on one pawn from downed. And you know what? They've destroyed a few more nodes than the other team. So actually, point-wise, that power drain is killing them, though.
Yeah, first thing I want to see, they're repairing their conduits, which is good. I like it, but we have got to see them cutting those conduits. Aragon's running out into the base, but he's running right past these.
He needs to drop that shield. We see people time and time again, they're getting in fights and not using their shield packs.
And Big Fafa's here to execute him.
Yeah.
Oh, one shot.
He's done. He's done. Where's Aragon at?
Aragon was running north.
Running north. All right, yeah.
I'm not sure where he's going.
Oh, Terra's going to run right into that turret. They're going to turn it on. Terra gets up just in time. That was quick. And right now, Red Marksman at the bottom is actually deconstructing pollution pumps. I think he might be trying to make some sun lamps again. I'm not sure.
My guess is he might be deconstructing those pollution pumps to get steel to connect. He may be going for steel in order to try to repair his conduits, because you can see that that conduit at his power station is destroyed. So that's my guess. I think he wants that steel.
It's true. Right now, Luciferium controlling the middle. Mafia's trying to push up. They do have a sniper. Good shot on Lion. Lion needs to drop that pack. Drop that pack. You can get one more shot off.
Meanwhile, Hunch Mafia is now at less than 1/3 of their total power.
Yeah, they're draining crazy. They really need to get some power generation going here quick, too.
Yeah, and Red Marksman, controlled by Wombat, is about to repair this conduit.
Terra's in there with a hammer, though. And Lion's moving real slow. I still think a base push would be my favorite way to end it.
Yeah, you know, a good base push could honestly end it at any time for either team.
Especially when you're down this much power. They're not out by any means of the point game. They're down a lot of power, so they need to get that stabilized.
Thank God. Aragon is finally disconnecting those conduits.
It wouldn't matter because they actually disconnect. Oh, they didn't. They just removed the barricade. Yeah, so that's draining them hard. All right, Aragon gets one off.
Fantastic. So they're not quite stabilized, but they're down to only 1,400 for a deficit now.
Yeah, that's a big help.
Meanwhile, red team's deficit is actually larger, so if they can stabilize, that's one of the cool things about this map, is that whoever owns this geothermal generator actually has the potential to go back into a surplus and repair their power bank.
Yeah, 3,600 is massive too. Lion is super wounded running up top north, Wombat as well. And they stabilized, you're right. So let's look at pawns here. Oh, and never mind, Big Fafa coming from the top of the power hammer. Sniper is on him though. There's a support too. Support Raptor needs to get up there, stop throwing grenades at him ASAP. Oh, a few unlucky hits. If Big Fafa closes the distance here. Oh no, Marksman's getting really unlucky shots here. You hate to see it. Raptor needs to throw some grenades ASAP. Throw the grenades, Raptor.
Hayray's here to support.
Oh god, yeah, Hayray at the top too.
So...
And Big Fafa's just gonna turn on Blue Marksman. Terra's coming though too with another hammer. Oh, Marksman shouldn't try to shoot this. He should have just kept running.
No, definitely not.
Oh, he's gonna get tapped.
Oh,
yeah.
Bummer.
Hayray's here now too.
All right,
Raptor's
hammer fight.
Turned on the turrets though, and he's gonna get shot by his own, I think. And now they're gonna shoot Terra, unfortunately. Well, bit of a fiesta on the south or right side though. Aragon is trying to do Aragon things, but they've met him completely. So I think most teams by this point realize Aragon's going to try to backdoor your team.
Yeah.
Oh, some good shots from the autocannon, Big Fafa. He's pretty wounded at this point. Remember, there's no drugs this match, so with no drugs, pawns will die. Terra got a good shot. Hayray down. Big Fafa's on his own now. Oh, he's going to get executed. There's two snipers on him.
Yeah, out in the open. Yeah, this is the work. Out in the snow,
Terra needs to
surrounded
kite
on
back.
both sides.
Because,
This is the worst case scenario for someone with a hammer.
yeah.
Terra picks up his own hammer, an interesting choice. Whoever gets the first blow is going to stun lock the other.
Oh, he got Big Fafa, but Big Fafa got the stun on him.
Yep.
So, yeah, Terra's going to drop here. That hurts. Oh, and right after. Well, it's 2 hammers. 2 hammers. 8 minutes, 2 hammers. Red's pushing up aggressively.
With 2 hammers, what they could do is they could strip those soldiers, put supports into that power armor, pick up the hammers, and they could just go for a base rush and target the batteries or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking a base rush is what you need at this point. You have the hammers. You could push up Lion here though with the sniper.
Oh, that's a bummer. Wombat gets dropped by these turrets.
He actually already was dropped. He just stood up and then got dropped again.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. 2 snipers.
Cheeky little sniper battle here.
From Mafia. Lion with no cover at all though. Lion is just asking to get hit. 2 more shots. Any connect? Oh, unlucky. Now he has the barricades. Smart. And everyone's just missing. Focus dropped on Lion though. And now they're going for points. All right.
As they should.
Yeah.
How are we doing on time?
We got 7:27.
Okay.
Hunch Mafia running north.
This is not pretty. So Hunch Mafia's deficit is back. They've got about
4,000. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, they've got about 600 watts left.
What happened? What was disconnected? Oh, is the geothermal.
They lost control of the geothermal. That was what did it.
Rough.
And they're losing their power nodes here as well.
Yeah, Mafia needs to do something desperate. Aragon's trying again. He only goes for the back doors. They snuck around though. Terra's behind, and he just turned on the geothermal again.
All right. Very good.
Can he turn on the autocannon in the middle too, though?
Yeah, but now that they're losing these power cells, like that geothermal is not making up the difference anymore like it used to.
Yeah. Oh, Lion got a lucky shot. Aragon missed. And some of this is, obviously, you can get an RNG shot. It always feels the worst. Hayray going for another one, though. Mafia is on the back foot again.
Yeah, it looks like we got Terra making a push on Luciferium's base in the center.
Yeah, he's chasing down Big Fafa, but Big Fafa charge rifle usually will output more DPS.
I don't know. I actually don't feel bad for Terra in this shootout. The charge rifle at range is not very accurate.
Yeah, he needs to get some good shots though. Right now RNG is not blessing the Hunch Mafia, and he's getting shot from behind too. Lion is on him with a sniper.
Yeah, Big Fafa ought to close the distance here. And we got another support controlled by Wombat here to.
Ooh, good shot.
This EMP grenade is going to shut down anything Terra can do, but not that it mattered. He's already dead.
Yeah. On the far side, Hunch Mafia base, Hayray fighting out Blue Marksman. Raptor desperately trying to get power up, but they are
300 power left.
Super low. And that's going to be blocking one of their other windmills, I think. Oh no, just barely not. Those windmills are no power at all though right now. No, it is blocked. It is blocked. Yeah, they blocked each other. You can see.
Oh no!
So they made it even worse. Yeah. They I don't know.
Do
if
they even
realize.
see, or do they think that it's just bad luck with the wind?
Yeah, blocked by wind turbine. See, there's a little bit of overlap. You need to make sure those are spaced.
Yeah. All right. Is there any hope for the Mafia right now? They've got
that
about
windmill,
250 watts left.
That windmill mess up, I think, was going to cost them any hope they had. Because now they'd shut down their other windmill, plus the other one was just a waste of energy. So that's unfortunate. We're about to run out here super quick. That windmill may have pulled them back a bit, but 4:20 to go. Points are not too bad, actually. They could have won with points if power wasn't so awful, purely because they've downed so many pawns on the other team. But this is looking very quickly like it's about to be a Luciferium win.
Yeah, they finally did notice what was happening with the windmills, but the wind is just not there to show sympathy with them. Even that newly freed turbine is giving them nothing.
It's just too late.
150 watts left.
Terra going with a hammer in. Yeah,
Oh, where's he going now?
I'm not sure. Not sure what we're gonna see any comeback here. They're still 115. Technically, they could, if they secured a windmill, possibly bring it back. They're trying to make another one up top. Like, it's not like they're out point-wise. That's the problem. They've actually done some good stuff points, but the power is dropping, and it is called Power Wars. Looking like it's going to be a sweep.
75.
75 and dropping 65. On the other side, they actually are kind of low here too, 1500. You know what? They could have won point-wise. That's the worst part. I think if those two windmills weren't messed up, if they had built the other one, there's bad windmill RNG right now, but I think it might have been enough.
It would have been, but you know, that was just bad.
15,
bad
14, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GG. Luciferium, a clean sweep. Best of 5 finals.
Fantastic play today.
Man, I didn't think we were going to see a clean sweep, but you know, that's how the cookie crumbles, and Luciferium is going to be taking home that juicy $100 cash prize and getting the honor of being the Spring Cup Power Wars tournament champions. Bit of a mouthful.
Man, Tyler, can you imagine back to Luciferium's semifinals game when they were the victim of that rocket attack on their base, and you know, we thought it was all over for them in that moment. We could not possibly imagine how they could win, and yet here they are, the champions of the entire tournament.
Yeah, you know what? They really, we thought they were out for sure there in that game when they got destroyed by that rush, but they came back, and you know, for Luciferium here, every single one of those matches, you know, they fought to get their spot here, and they came into this one strong and just really well prepared. I know they were practicing a ton, and it looks like their strategies, they paid off. And you know, it's really a lot of it was diligence, like disconnecting those power at the very start. That saved them hundreds of power. So you know, really good series. There was some close stuff with Mafia. Game 1, we really saw that Mafia was pulling ahead at the start, but then you know, just a few slip ups and that beautiful pincer attack. Game 2, a bit more one-sided, but once again, you know, Mafia put up a good fight there. And this one, you know, I think there was just a few small things that led to it. At the end, they could have won on points, Mafia. Like, if you look at pawns down, nodes destroyed, Mafia actually very easily could have contested point win, but it just was the power, right? Small things led up to that.
Honestly, I think that they were attempting to win through aggression. I don't know if they wanted to ultimately get a base attack or a pawn wipe or what, but they neglected their power. You know, we didn't see them disconnect from the main base until like the latter half of the game where they were clearly losing, and that's when they finally started to pay attention to that. And you know, I think that's what cost them.
Yeah, no, it's could have been. You know, these things are always harder to play than to watch. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming out to the tournament games so far, and everyone that's in the chat that was a player and participating. We have a lot of fun with doing these. If you don't know, we run matches every Sunday. We'll probably have another tournament down the line. We probably different game mode. We like to rotate different rule sets and game modes. This is Power Wars, made by Hirasuda, who's with me. Really neat map. If you ever want to play them yourselves offline or whatever with a friend, you can download them from the Discord and the map descriptions. And I think we're going to probably have a little bit of a fiesta game. So anyone who's in chat that wants to play Prison Wars or whatever it ends up being, jump into the chat room and we'll get everyone organized. And GG, honestly, great game, Luciferium. And yeah, anything you want to close out with here, Hirasuda?
I just want to reiterate how impressed I am with Luciferium's dedication to playing the objective. I think that is what has carried them through this entire tournament, and it really paid off. I want to congratulate Hunch Mafia as well for getting this far. You know, even though they lost today, we still saw fantastic play from them, and you know, fantastic play from them throughout the whole tournament. And I also want to thank, you know, everyone who has participated, all of the viewers, the subscribers, especially everyone who played in this tournament, everyone who has, you put the work into organizing their teams and practicing. None of this is possible without you guys. So thank you all so much. It's been such a pleasure, and an honor even to see this whole thing come together. So thank you all.
Awesome. Well, thanks guys. And as always, if you want to play some random prison wars, whatever the fuck we do, jump in the Discord, and yeah, we'll have more coming down the line, and these matches will all be I'm sure edited and posted next week, plus more game modes coming